Time to bring the bass back.
Mix is the beat of our culture. Your music.
I thank God for the opportunity to make music and for that music to be on a platform for people to come out and love.
Your stories.
It's gold for the Philippines.
The next generation of creators, artists, and filmmakers.
We bring you the latest and greatest impacting people from our community.
Spotlighting inspiring content from Generation Mix.
It's just a true honor to be able to do this, especially with all the great Filipino talent here.
Discover fresh artists first from around the world. Uniquely Filipino.
Step back three. He has got that.
Mix is the beat of our culture.
Hey guys, it's Have 2Ms and welcome to this MYXclusive interview. Happy Tuesday, everybody who's tuning in. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day and joining us here live on our social media platforms. We're so grateful to you. We all know y'all have busy schedules, especially, with the break coming up. I know you're all catching up on a few things before that, but I hope you've all been having a great Tuesday so far. And if not, we're going to make it better because you're joining us here on MYXclusive, and I'm so excited to have my very special guest who will be joining us in just a bit. And joining us this afternoon is a very talented singer-songwriter who recently dropped an alternate version of his 2019. It's called Roses and Sunflowers, but now it's called Roses and Sunflowers Together because it is featuring Angelina Cruz. So I'm so excited to talk to him more about this music, life, and just everything. So everyone, please welcome back to MYXclusive, Timmy Albert. Woo!
Hey, hi Sam. Thanks for having me again, Mix family.
Hello. Welcome,
Hello.
Timmy. Welcome back, actually. So like we said, no, this isn't your first time, but your first time here with me. So I'm excited to have you here. How are you doing today? How's life? What is up in your life these days?
I'm good. Actually, I think it's the first time I'm resting in a while. So it's good to sleep in this week. Cause it's been kind of busy with doing a bunch of shoots and then the things for the music video. So now it's kind of nice to lay back, relax, and then see everything I did in the past few months.
Yeah, but that's really hard then though, taking a rest, especially after a busy period of time. Actually, I don't know, maybe for other people it's easy, but for me personally, when you're busy and then you kind of have to not to force yourself, but you kind of slow down a little bit. It's also a little bit change of pace now. So that's good to hear. I'm happy that after being so busy, you have time for yourself. So what are the things that you like to do aside from music, of course, that keep you sane these days that you like to do in the time that, you're resting?
I love to binge watch a bunch of TV shows or play video games. I have a sick setup also here for just playing PC games. So yeah, in my free time, not doing music, that's usually what I do also.
Oh yeah, I can see part of your setup nga eh. So I can only see obviously the back, but I'm sure the front is gamer
gamer
setup.
vibes, yeah.
Yes, gamer, yeah. But that's cool though. We all have our own thing that we like to do when we rest. And you also said binge watching shows. So what have you been into recently? I always ask this because I feel like I always run out of stuff to watch. So I always want to know what people are watching these days. So ikaw ba, Timmy, what are you watching these days?
Well, now I'm on the final season of Peaky Blinders, which is quite a heavy series, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the plot. And then I think Moon Knight, which is new, the Marvel Disney thing. So yeah, that's another one I'm watching. Those are the two that are occupying my time now. Now that I've
Yeah. And Peaky Blinders really will occupy your time, no? It's a very, like you said, dramatic, extensive, medyo tiring sometimes to watch. I tried watching it before also. So, when it's drama heavy, it really takes a lot out of you. But such a good series, by the way, you guys. So those are Timmy's recommendations for now. So make sure to check that out if you want to look for something to watch. But we are welcoming you back here because you recently came out with a new version of a track that you released in 2019, which is called Roses and Sunflowers. So super exciting because this is a collaboration that you had with Angelina Cruz, to everybody who's tuning in. So kwento ka naman, Timmy, about how this collaboration with you and Angelina actually came about.
So basically, I was brainstorming with my
Mm,
lovely label Universal Records. We were kind of talking about like how to start off this year.
yeah.
Because last year I was very lucky enough to parang kind of a bit blow up in a bit like streams
Mm-hmm.
wise. So, with everything like being translated to like my Spotify like blowing up, we went back to like, how can we complement like my top song right now? And then I had an
Mm-hmm.
idea to like, oh, why don't we do like a alternate version, like an extended version, and this time you can bring someone on the track and try and explore that route. And then after like brainstorming like the sound, um Angelina, who's also part of the label, like we kind of I kind of offered her like the collab with it. And then
Mm-hmm.
you know it just worked out because we actually never met before working on that project. And then
Oh,
yeah, it was actually pretty cool because the first time we met it was there in sa studio, like to work on that. So
kagad-kagad.
yeah, so it was fun, it was really fun. And I had a lot of fun like reworking that song because
Mm-hmm.
that song has been there for a long time. Like even if it was released in 2019, I actually like released it beforehand, like online lang,
Yeah.
before it was like on the streaming platform. So it was really nice to rework that and then like hear it in a different flavor. So I was really excited to have like Angelina on the track, and she did really well. Like it really made it like personally I find it 10 times more kilig than the original version with her on the song. Yeah.
Yeah, it gives that vibes. Parang it's a little bit dreamy na, I don't know, like when I first heard it, kind of had that like whole ethereal dreamy vibe. It's very
Yeah.
kilig nga, which I thought was really cool. And it really did give it new life, no? I mean, we still love the original like
Yeah.
version, obviously, but this one like kind of gave it a whole new spin, especially with the change
Mm-hmm.
in sound, and also of course with the added voice of Angelina as well. But I do want to know, like you did mention that Roses and Sunflowers is like one of your favorite songs. But was there like a specific reason like you wanted to do this one as like a collaboration, or like instead of writing a new song for this one, like
Mm-hmm.
was there a reason why it was this one?
I think it was kind of like a full circle moment. I felt like now
Mm,
that I personally feel like I've established myself a bit more as an artist. I was like, why not I pay homage to like where it started, where it all started, like the first song that kind of like blew up. So I went back to that song, and then I was like, yeah, we should definitely like give it another version, give it another try. So yeah, that's why I went back to Roses and Sunflowers, not a new song and stuff like that. Uh, which is like kind of like just a full circle moment so that I
mm-hmm.
can start more stuff, more original music this year, which I'm currently working on also na rin. So the masters and
Ooh.
everything working on that na rin now.
Wow, let's go, guys. See, we got that little Easter egg
Easter egg sneak
from
peek.
Timmy, oh, diba? But I mean, that's so true. I mean, like Roses and Sunflowers, like the first one, has so many streams, you guys, on Spotify. If you haven't checked it out, and many multiple digital streaming platforms. Like on Spotify has like 6 million streams. Crazy. I don't even know 6 million people
Oh my gosh,
personally.
6
So,
million na.
diba? Yeah, like how does it feel when you hear that? Like I feel like that's so like crazy to grasp then, diba?
Yeah, it's honestly so crazy. Like it's surreal because
Mm.
I don't do it now for like it has to be this number of streams, stuff like that. I just do it because I have so
Mhm.
much fun with it. And yeah, it's really nice to see just how everything is like coming into place now that I've
Yeah.
graduated. So I graduated when was that, last year, kind
Oh,
this year or last
congrats.
year, yeah, from Ateneo. Was that, I don't know at the time. I
Oh my god, let's
graduated
go,
last year. Yeah, I
Ateneo.
graduated last year. So now that I
Mhm.
graduated na, parang I'm trying to do everything like music full time.
Yeah.
My music full time. So
Mhm.
yeah, it was really nice to work on Roses and Sunflowers again. With a different
Yeah.
flavor. Yeah.
It's like really a full circle moment for you, not just the music, but just
Yeah.
in life also in general, like graduating, starting a new chapter in your
Yeah.
life, and with something that means a lot to you, especially music. About it's so cool to see. And now we have a new version, obviously, guys, of Roses and Sunflowers. But you said to me that before you even asked, like Angelina, you kind of already knew the kind of direction you wanted to go with this new version. So
Yeah.
could you take us through like what you were thinking and how to like revamp Roses and Sunflowers in terms of sound?
Mhm. I think like you mentioned, like you notice that it's
Mhm.
like more dreamy,
Yeah.
like it's more, I guess more modern. Like I just wanted to
Mm.
add like a different flavor in terms of like how I've evolved also with my sound. So, like looking at, I guess, like my portfolio also, like Feelings, which is like my second biggest song. It has, that those layers of like the the dreamy vibe, the guitar, the electric guitar, and then like with a bunch of like reverb and echo, stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to incorporate that kind of sound
Mhm.
with a song that was for me like made so many years ago, wherein I didn't even know that well how to produce stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like so over the years, parang I added like different things na I learned na rin how to make certain songs, and then yeah, I incorporated it na rin to one of my most iconic songs. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really cool, no? Kind of taking stuff that you learned through time and applying it to a song that's very like home for you, like very comfortable for you also, and kind of changing it up. And you did such an amazing job. Obviously, like I love this version, also the together version of Roses and Sunflowers. And you said that, you really had a fun time working with Angelina and you guys met in the studio. So what was that? Like take us through it. Like what was it like that day when you guys finally met, and then and like hearing her sing the song as well, like what was that whole experience like for you?
Yeah, so it actually like it happened pretty fast. So
Mm.
we had the idea, like me, um Ange, who's my manager also. They have the same name, but like si Ange, and then shout out to Ange, and then Miss Cat, who are people part of the label. Like we were just like brainstorming, and then they set up a Zoom call meeting. So we met formally here, like this lang. We met like
Yeah.
this. I think probably like 3 days before we went to the studio, something like
Mhm.
that. So I just parang marketing pitch pero hindi. I gave her like a rundown lang. I gave her a rundown of like what we were gonna do on the day para hindi siya
Mhm.
mabigla. Because like and super hands-on. So I didn't want her to feel like she was like jumping into something na
Yeah.
completely different, because also she hasn't released anything in a while. Parang
Mhm. Mm-mm.
so I really wanted her to feel comfortable with like what she was gonna do, and then like if she had any like questions, any ideas also, I wanted her to jump in.
Wow.
So yeah, so I actually, so now that you mentioned it, I made like a draft. I made a draft for Roses and
Cute.
Sunflowers together. And then I was pretending to sing like a girl for her parts, but she knows
Stop,
how
no
to.
way.
Yeah, I was singing like her new parts, like you're a flower that's blooming, stuff like that. I was singing it like a girl, so that when she practices it, she knows when to go into the song. So
Oh my
yeah, I
god.
found I found that super funny that I did that. Like looking back, I was like, wow, talagang I made it super prepared na she knows how like the melody goes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Going the extra mile, guys. Let's give Timmy a round of applause.
Yes,
Going
thank
the
you so
extra
much.
mile.
Maybe if
And
it reaches 10 million streams, I'll release the girl with my girl voice.
okay,
And-
guys, you know what to do. Stream it every day, all day,
yeah.
every day. Para we can make it reach 10 million, and then maybe one day we'll really get to hear it. I'm really gonna, I know, if it really does reach 10 million, Timmy, I'm really gonna message you. I
You're gonna go
swear.
after me na.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really will. Wow, no, but I'm sure Angelina also appreciated it. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
often that you hear artists do that. So that's super cool, and I think it worked to your advantage also because what we
Yeah.
got, like the actual version, Roses and Sunflowers together, is so good. Like I said, very very kilig. Adds this whole like like we already got feels from the first version, but
Mm,
also with
yeah.
this one, it's like new feels, like different, like kind of takes you back to high school. Oh, high school.
Yeah.
And that kind of, or like college,
Butterfly
kilig.
feelings,
Yeah,
kilig.
yung mga
Yeah.
ganon. Exactly. And I'm sure a lot of
Chivalry is
people,
not dead.
I agree. I agree. So what was it like for you when you finally heard the whole thing together and not your girl voice anymore? It was really just Angelina's voice now, and just seeing it and hearing it come together.
But it was so fulfilling because
Mhm.
um I didn't really get to hear the whole thing in the studio also
Yeah.
because we were going through takes. We were making sure like it sounded correct like per part. And then when I got home, that's when I worked on it. So I went here lang. Like when I got home I just jumped
Yeah.
in, loaded it up, and then edited it and stuff like that. It was so fulfilling, like hearing it for the first time. And also like shout out to Angelina for doing a great job because this is my first collab also. So I didn't really
Yeah.
know what to expect in a way. I was very nervous because there's only so much I can control like on my part. But like finally like all the nervous energy like went out the door when I finally played it. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. Like I sent it to her again. I was like, oh, what do you think? What do you think? And then well, we were super excited. So it was a very, very great experience. Like she's super talented, super nice. And I had so much fun working on the song with her.
No, and that's always so good to hear. Syempre, you're like a little bit nervous then, and also because like it's your first collab also, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a song that's near and dear to you and something
Yeah.
that you're switching up a bit, right? But to hear it come together, I can imagine, and hearing it for the first time made you very
Yeah.
feel very fulfilled, which I think is so cool. And to everybody tuning in, if you haven't checked it out, make sure to check out, of course, the newest collaboration of Timmy Albert and Angelina Cruz. It's called Roses and Sunflowers Together. But since you did mention a while ago to me, no, that this song "Roses and Sunflowers" has been something that you've had like a long time ago, even before you released it in
Mhm.
2019. And now that we're in 2022, it's been a hot minute since you actually created the song. So for you, like, how has the meaning of this song changed over time?
It's very like surreal how
Mm,
the meaning changed because I wrote it in a time wherein I was in love. I was
yeah.
writing a song about a girl. It was very simple. It was just very cliche, and then
Mm-hmm.
it turned into I get I get messages about how you know how someone asked their significant other to be their boyfriend girlfriend through this song. Like there's so many
Wow.
stories like that I was like, really, like my song did that for you guys, like oh my gosh, like so
Cute.
it's really surreal, and it's really
Mm,
a nice moment na something so simple that I made with my guitar in hand like can turn into other people's stories. So I think that's what
mm,
like really keeps me like super going. Like not to sound cliche again, but it really keeps me going as an artist to go through that experience of like hearing other people's stories through something I wrote.
mm-hmm.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's so true, no? Like having something like in your life also means a lot, no? You wrote it at a specific moment in your life. But to see how people are able to relate to it and use it also in their lives, in their love story, whatever it may be. I think it's such an amazing thing too. So wow. We stand the growth, obviously, for Timmy, you guys. But speaking of stories, no, the stories of other people that can relate to this song. You also created a story for the music video of this version.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the music video, which I love so much. It was like a nostalgia trip for a lot of people, going back to school. It was like when I saw the school uniforms, I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. I thought it was so cute. So could you tell us more about the concept and the story of the music video? Like, was this something that you wanted to do talaga with this track? Because I know you're very hands-on, right? So what was it like conceptualizing the music video for this one?
I want to give like full credit to the UR team, Jam and Ange for this
Mhm.
because they did a really good job. Um when when we were like doing the brainstorming and the pitching, like it didn't necessarily look like how the music video ended up. But like
Oh.
yeah, actually like there was
Mhm.
some stuff that we changed. Not naman last minute, but there was some stuff that we changed in terms of like the storyline. And I kind of like added in the like a bit of the LDR aspect and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was really crazy like going through that like in Intramuros because I feel like everyone has gone to Intramuros for a field trip one time in
Yeah.
their life. So
Oh.
going through that nga, like it was just like that's just a shot of it at the nostalgia for people. Now we were trying to like hint na parang, like young love, parang ganun. And then it turns into something like which is very real. It's not just super killing vibes, but like parang the music video and the song is supposed to show na parang this is like it's just real love. It's not just like lovey dovey parang rose tinted glasses kind of love, but like it can be like love for the years, love for like growth. So it was really nice to go through that plot, and then just the experience of like being in Intramuros and the whole day, because I haven't been there since, I don't know, I was a chubby boy and then stuff like that. Going around like different museums like Fort
Yeah.
Santiago. Shout out din to the people in Intramuros for helping us out kasi it was really easy to film din because they were taking care of us. And then yeah, like date din kami ni Angelina dun for free. For free ba?
Yes.
For work. For work. So it was fun.
Yeah, no, that's so true. I like that you said that it kind of had that story nga na it's not just, young love that's for that time only, but also something that grows throughout the years. And like through the whole like LDR thing, like we can see like love kind of gets complicated,
Mhm.
like there are hardships too. It's not always like what you said, rose-colored glasses, right? So it's really interesting that you were able to put that in like the storyline of the music video, but also just kind of like going on like a trip down memory lane for a lot of people. I'm sure they felt that too. But what was it like? Obviously, it's like also like acting for the music video. Syempre, because you had to go on like a date with Angelina, who you just
Yeah.
met for this, right? For this project. But you had great chemistry in the music video. So what was it like working with her for the music video too?
Ito honestly, it was super easy, but at the same
Oh,
time, syempre, like it's easy but it's hard because of
yeah.
course like you're being forced to go like 0 to 100 in a span of, I don't know, 5 minutes. Like
Yeah.
before the shoot, si Jam, I'm gonna mention Jam again. Si Jam, like who like oversees everything then sa UR. Before the shoot,
Mm-mm.
she talked to us. She was like, um, okay, so you have to be together today. Like you have to put that in your heads. Like, and then like I was just laughing. Like I was trying. Like she was super serious. And I was super laughing. Like oh my gosh. Okay, okay, okay. So parang once you went out of parang the dressing room, like focus na. So like
Mm-hmm.
really like act the part. So it was a good experience for me. This is my second music video. It's
Mm-hmm.
again my second time acting for
Yeah.
a music video. So I had so much fun, and I personally really enjoy like doing the acting stuff also. So baka naman, but yeah. So I had so much fun parang portraying then the song through
Mm-hmm.
that visual thing, the acting also. And then I found it super super easy also because the whole team was just like really really good. Like it felt really easy to like just focus on like Angelina, like focus on like doing the scenes because
Mm-hmm.
everything else was just taken care of. So super shout out to the team for that.
Yeah, it's really important to have like supportive people, especially when you're acting, no? Because you
Yeah.
kind of just like it's hard if you feel like they're not supporting you and then you have to act. I mean, that's totally different. But at least for you, you have a team that really supports you, and of course, Angelina, I'm sure also for the two of you was easy to work with one another. Obviously, with this one because we saw it in the music video, really great chemistry, guys. So make sure to check out the music video also of their newest collaboration, which is once again called Roses and Sunflowers Together. But it's so cool talking to you, Timmy, about this track now, which you said, has come full circle for you. You've grown a lot since you first released it, or even since you first wrote it, with music and also even acting and even getting like international recognition. I remember, oh my God, I just want to share. I watched Yeonjun from Tomorrow by Together's live, as in the live, and
You were
he
there,
mentioned
you were
your
there.
yeah, I was literally watching it live. And then he mentioned Timmy Albert. I was like, oh my God, wait, Timmy Albert, like, he's
I
Pinoy. Like,
know.
I was super excited for you, which really,
Thank you
I'm
so
sure
much.
also super exciting for you then. And I mean, such an amazing thing, you know, you're growing so in so many different aspects as an artist. And you even said you've grown a lot, right, through the years as a person, but also through the music. So for you, Timmy, looking back from when you first started and where you are now, what would you say was like the biggest thing you learned about yourself or even your music during that span of time?
Oh, I feel like the biggest thing. I don't want to
Mhm.
sound negative, but I feel like I'm super hard on myself. That's what I learned.
Oh.
Like I have to learn how to um like enjoy what I've done because I'm always like targeting something after
Yeah.
doing something I already targeted. If I forget I already did what I was
Mhm.
hoping to do a few months ago. So I guess yeah, like that's what I learned. Parang just enjoy the moments because they're
That's so
super
true.
super great. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I
That's
mean
basically it.
that's a big slap in the face now when you kind of realize like, wait, I'm being too serious with life and too
Yeah,
hard on myself. You
for
kind of
sure.
have to let yourself go in a
Hmm.
sense nah, you know, you're taking care of yourself still, but like just enjoying the moment, which I think is very important for a lot of us now, because a lot of us we get focused on the things that we want to do and what we want to get done, but sometimes you forget to have fun also in the process. So take it from Timmy, you guys. Learning a
Yeah.
lot about himself, his music, also throughout this amazing journey as an artist. But speaking of the journey, we know obviously it's nowhere near done because I'm sure you have so many plans you want to do. Like you said, you're already like fixing up some stuff for all of us. So what else can we expect coming from you, Timmy, in terms of all of your music and also maybe even your personal goals for the year?
Okay. So all transparency, I'm gonna take a month, like a
Mhm.
month to just create, and then I'll be back with like new teasers and everything. I'm just gonna take this month of April to, submit my masters to produce certain things, and then
Mhm.
I'll be back bugging everyone to stream this and that. But for
Yeah.
now, I'm gonna be bugging everyone to stream this new song.
Yes, tama, tama. And I mean, that's really important also to take time for yourself. No? Like you said, you kind of just have to like slow it down every now and then also to get like the best possible output or like the best possible mindset for you to continue to do what you do.
Yeah.
So we wish you the best on this like month that you're gonna take for yourself also, but also for the rest of your life. It's not gonna stop at this month, but forever, Diane, we wish you the best in terms
Thank
of
you so
music, so
much.
and life. And so, to everybody tuning in, if you haven't yet, make sure to stream all of Timmy's music. It's available on multiple digital streaming platforms, especially his newest collaboration with Angelina Cruz, which is called Roses and Sunflowers Together. And you can also check out its super cute music video. It's available on YouTube. But before I let you go, Timmy, do you have a message to everybody who's tuning in, but also everybody who's been supporting you and your music?
Ooh, I want to say thank you guys so much. It means the world. And please, please, please watch the music video kasi
Mhm.
that's blood, sweat, and tears and acting skills naman para maiba. So go
Yep.
ahead, like watch it and comment if you enjoyed it. And yeah, just keep streaming. And thank you again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
There you go, guys. So once again, don't forget to stream, of course, Roses and Sunflowers Together by Timmy Albert and Angelina Cruz, available on multiple digital streaming platforms. And yes, watch the music video. I swear it'll get you all up in your feels. So make sure to check that out. But thank you so much, Timmy, for joining us once
Thank you,
again
Sam.
here on Mix
It was a
today.
pleasure.
Yes, it was a pleasure for me as well. And thank you to everybody as well who tuned into this MYXclusive interview. Thank you so much for joining us live. Once again, this has been Sam with 2Ms and Timmy Albert. Thanks, guys.